Welcome and congratulations on your new career. If you have been assigned to view this video by your supervisor, this video is meant to help you familiarize yourself with Corvid Communications' unique work culture and some of the duties you may be required to do depending on your position. Please, only listen to the parts of the audio that are for the position for which you are hired. If it is discovered that you are watching a video that is unauthorized for you, you may be subject to disciplinary action. The audio in this training will cover the following positions: Customer Service Representative, Hardware Technician, and Sales Representative. Please select the following options on the computer screen. Welcome to the customer support team. The purpose of a customer support representative is to handle customer complaints and any other issues that may crop up for our customers regarding our services. Your job is to help guide them through their issues by any means necessary. We'll start by going over some basic guidelines that you will need to abide by while communicating with our customers. And then, we will go over some of the more common issues that are encountered by our customer base while utilizing our products and services. The governing philosophy of all customer interaction is identified in the acronym CAW, or CAW. CAW stands for Compliant, Accommodating, and Worthwhile. And it is by this philosophy that all employee interaction with customers are evaluated. We will now go into further detail on what each of those terms means. Compliant. Has the team member serving the customer been compliant with all policies and procedures? If not, then the employee may be subject to disciplinary action, which, depending on severity, may include suspension or termination of their employment. The policies which Corvid Communications has in place are there for a reason, and all tasks must be performed in very specific ways. In each instance they are performed. Deviating from them will have terrible consequences for your career. Accommodating. Is the employee altering their approach to meet the needs of the customer? We all know there is no one-size-fits-all solution to the many problems faced by our customers, and sometimes the approach must be altered to suit the specifics of the problem. But wait, you say, didn't you just say everything needs to be done in a very specific way? To which we respond, yes. Which is why the first skill an accommodating employee must have is active listening skills. In order to ensure absolute compliance, it is important our customer service representatives ask questions and make sure they completely understand the problems being faced by the customer. Worthwhile. If the customer is having issues with their Wi-Fi, they will naturally be very agitated. No one enjoys getting the business end of an intentionally overcomplicated phone tree and needing to navigate eternally long phone menus that speak in an annoying computerized voice that speaks at an even more aggravatingly slow pace, with only two possible results: the phone tree telling them that they can only solve their problem online, or the glorious reward of being put on hold while they wait to talk to a real person that can actually help them. As such, we try to make the experience of speaking to a real human as rewarding as possible. Always address customers over the phone in a calm, even, rhythmic tone. The rhythm helps to soothe the customer's mind, which in turn means that they will more likely cooperate with you as they explain the situation and you try to help them. There are several common issues that our customers may experience. We will list them here and tell you how to proceed. Problem 1. Customer is experiencing problems with their Wi-Fi connection. Customers that encounter this issue will universally be agitated. Nothing makes people angrier than when they are streaming movies, playing video games, or browsing the internet, and suddenly their connection cuts out. This could be the result of a power surge or outage, in which case, your first instruction should be for them to unplug and replug their router into the nearest power outlet. The time it should take for their router to reboot after this process should take roughly 3 minutes. If this does not amend the issue, the router was likely damaged by the power surge. Please refer to the following section for how to handle this issue. Problem 2. Customer's router is damaged. If the customer's router equipment is damaged, it is critical that you instruct the customer to unplug the router immediately. The router in a damaged state can release EMFs that can cause psychological problems when released by damaged units,
including paranoia and hallucinations.
If it appears that the equipment is damaged, you will ask for the customer's name in order to look up their account information. You will then let the customer know that you are sending a replacement router in a prepaid box so that the damaged unit can be sent back for recycling. Why can't the customer just recycle the unit at any other electronics recycling center? Because the specific technology we use for our internet service is proprietary, and our terms of service state that the customer must return their router to us upon the cessation of service or upon any instance of the router unit getting damaged. Problem 3. Customer is experiencing headaches when near their router. If the customer is experiencing headaches when near their router, ask the customer if they are experiencing any of the following symptoms: nightmares,
Nosebleeds, hearing voices,
seeing things that aren't there, inexplicable feelings of dread, irrational fear of birds in the Corvidae family,
sudden desire to buy unneeded products and services. If the customer is experiencing any of the following, they must turn off their router immediately and seek medical attention, as they may be experiencing minor to severe brain hemorrhaging. People who have a particular sensitivity to electromagnetic frequencies are the most likely group to encounter this specific issue, and once the customer has returned from their advised medical procedures, it is highly recommended that the customer send in their router for replacement with a unit that releases lower frequency EMFs, which shouldn't trigger their condition. However, it is likely that customers that experience these problems will want to discontinue their services, which is understandable. We hope you have a wonderful experience working in our customer service call center. Have a wonderful day and relax. You've got this.